A bakery owner in a small American town wasn't very nice. He never gave his customers more bread than they paid for, and he never smiled. But he was a very good baker. His bread was the softest you could imagine, and people would sometimes pay for their bread and start eating it there in the shop. His cakes were so yummy. People came from all over town to buy them. As they walked down the street, they smelled the baker's wonderful bread and cakes and went straight into his shop. But not everyone went inside. Some just stood outside, smelling and looking in through the windows. The cook didn't like this because it made them hungry because my bread smelled so good. He thought to himself, maybe there's a way to put that delicious smell in bottles, then I can sell them like I sell my bread. One early winter morning, the baker was in his shop making bread. He wasn't singing happily while he worked. He was complaining to himself about getting up early, the cold weather, and anything else that came to mind. In the middle of all this, he looked up and saw a hungry young man in an old coat looking in through the window. He was smelling the fresh FR bread and smiling. When the baker saw him, he felt very angry. Theft outside my shop has a stomach full of the smell of my bread. There is a free breakfast. He steals my smells while I don't get anything for my hard work. The man didn't move. He did nothing but stand there. He closed his eyes and smelled the fresh bread with joy that made the baker very mad. He crossed the shop, opened the door, and yelled at the man. "Pay me?" "Pay you for what?" the young man asked. "Shocked a lot for the smells you stole," the baker answered. "I haven't stolen anything. I'm just smelling something. The air is free." "Famished," said young man. "It costs money." "When it smells good from my shop," the baker answered. "Pay me now or—" When the young man didn't pay, the baker grabbed him by the coat and dragged him through the snow to the judge's house. "I'll call the cops." After a long time, he knocked on the door. The judge opened the door while still wearing his pajamas. He saw the baker and the hungry man. It was 6 a.m. and there was a young man standing in the street. What could be so important at this time of the day? The baker said, "This man is a thief. He stole the smells from my shop." Judge was shocked, but all he said was, "Come in and tell me your story. But first, let me get dressed." In a few minutes, he came back from outside the house and took them inside. They all sat down together. Around a big table. "Okay, tell me everything." "Baker, you start," the judge said. He watched quietly. The baker first told him about the hungry man who stole all of his smells. The judge heard more. Then the young man, they told him that air was free, and that any man could have as much as he wanted when they were done. The judge didn't say anything for a while. The cobbler began to tell him again how the other man stole all of his smells without paying. "I've chosen." "What are we going to do?" asked the judge. "Young man, have any cash on hand?" The young man reached into his pocket and pulled out a few coins. He then showed the judge what they were. Said, "Sir, this is all the money I have in the world. Please give me those coins." The young man told the judge, "Give them to the judge." The judge began, "I've carefully listened to both of your stories. It's true that the smells were coming from the baker's shop, and those smells belong to the baker. It's also true that this young man took those smells without paying for them, so I say that the young man has to pay the baker for the smells he took." The cook laughed. He may have seen her for the first time ever. He put out his hand right away to get the money, but the judge wouldn't give it to him. "Baker, please pay close attention." He said the coins clinked together when he shook his hands. "That can cover the smells." He told the baker, "Give me this." "My money." "Sir," the baker said, no longer smiling. "No," the judge replied. He told the poor young man to go home and gave the coins back to him. "I've decided that the sound of money is the best way to pay for the smell of bread." The baker's bad personality. The baker is shown to be very skilled but mean. He hoards his pleasant smells because he thinks that only paying customers should be able to enjoy them. He's never been seen happy because he's so focused on making money and doesn't like people who just enjoy the smell from outside his shop. Make the story struggle happen. The young man in the story is shown to be someone who enjoys life's things that make you happy, like the smell of fresh bread. He says that air is free and that he didn't take anything. He stands for a less serious and more loving way of living. He says that air is free. Judge's choice to pay for the smell of bread with the sound of money is a clever turn. To me, it shows that we can get too protective and lose sight of the little things that make life worth living, like the sound of coins hitting each other. What the story teaches us teach a lesson about greed, possessiveness, and the worth of experiences. It shows how we can become so focused on getting things that we miss the bigger picture. The little things that make us happy that can be just as important in the long run. The Thief of Smell is a short story that is fun to read, that makes people want to enjoy lives. Think about the value of intangible moments as well as sensory events of joy. What smells mean? The sense of smell is used as a metaphor in the story. How much the cook cares about keeping his smells safe. Rep stands for greed and possessiveness. While the hungry, you can find joy in the little things in life. And the young man stands for innocence. In a strange way, the baker's fixation on making money off of his smells does not make him money, but costs him money. He tries to charge the young man with smells, but the judge throws out the charge, gives the young man back the coins. In the story, the judge is shown to be smart and fair. He chose to pay for the smell of bread with the sound of money. Shows that he can see beyond things and understand the value of events that can't be measured. The tone of the story is light-hearted and funny. Even though the baker was mad and serious, the judge's smart solution makes the story's lesson a little more fun. The Thief of Smell makes a subtle reference to shopping and the idea that some people put making money ahead of everything else. It says that a more balanced way of life that includes simple pleasures and shared experiences can make people happier. The story takes place in a small American town and is about possessiveness. Understanding of the value of simple pleasures and the results of being greedy are. It's universal and can connect with people from different times and places. The Thief of Smell is a short story that makes you think. It uses symbols and a smart ending to show how important it is to enjoy the simple things in life. What are the pros and cons of being too possessive?